Hi everybody, it's Sunday still. Jumping out here to do a tag that Lisa Littles have put out there. It's a couple questions, and I have with me Felicity, my sweet Felicity, who I have reborn. And I'm just going to hold her while we have a little chat. So I think the first question speaks to memories, back to school memories. Well, I'll tell you. When I think about back to school, I think mainly about putting on your really new sneakers and walking on the sidewalk. Well, you hope to have new sneakers, but a lot of times we did. We were pretty good. Mom always made sure that we had what we needed. And so putting your really new sneakers and walking to school and the feeling underneath your feet of the rocks and no snow, and it was so exciting to start walking and feeling that. And even if there was a little bit of snow or still snow, you would beg and beg and beg to wear those new sneakers, right? And you just wanted to walk on the rocks on the sidewalk. And I remember that so much because when I was a kid, when it started to snow, it snowed. It stayed. The snow stayed. It never went and came back, went and came back. We had snow right up until, starting September, and it started to end. And it was just such a wonderful, wonderful feeling to walk on those pebbles. Going back to school, I loved getting my school supplies, arranging my school supplies, getting my scribblers, putting my name in the scribblers and the new pencils and crayons and all that fun stuff. We didn't get a new backpack every time, but we did get a couple outfits every time. A lot of times, new footwear, because we needed it, because you're growing out of the stuff. And so yeah, just organizing all your stuff in your pencil cases. I mean, if your pencil case was worn down, you get a new pencil case, and that's all fun. And the thoughts going to a new grade, you'd have all these, or I had all these thoughts that I'm going to do so well. I'm going to try my best this year. I'm going to make friends. I'm going to be popular. I'm going to be all these things, right? Well, a lot of times those things were crushed within the first month. But, it's all the newness, new year, new school, new sneakers, new ground, new rocks, hopefully new friends, new teacher, new expectations, just the newness of it all. And the other question she asked was about ice cream truck treats. Now, where I was from, I don't have a lot of memories of ice cream trucks in Truro, Nova Scotia, but regularly we went to Cape Breton Island for the summers, back and forth and back and forth. We spent a lot of summers on Cape Breton Island in a little town called Dominion, which was close to Glace Bay, Nova Scotia. And played a lot outside with my cousins. It was great times, have so much fun memories. And my grandmother was there, my aunt and other cousins from away would come down, and we had a lot of fun. We spent a lot of time there. And what I love and remember is the ice cream truck. And when you would hear it from a distance coming down that street, which was called Elm Street, and it would start to come down, you'd hear it. And kids then all played. Everybody was outside on their bikes, running, playing, up to no good probably. And you would just run, ice cream truck, and you'd run home. You'd try to run home to get some kind of money to go meet the ice cream truck before it left, right? So you'd start running home wherever you were on that street. Hopefully you weren't too far from where the money was. And a lot of times, or most of the time, the parents would hear the ice cream truck too, so they'd meet you out there. And this was like, when you're a kid, the ice cream truck is so exciting because it's like bringing ice cream to your door. Like right in front of your house, basically, this ice cream truck would come, because this street was like a very non-busy off street, right? And you'd run and you'd be like, what do I get? What do I get? And everything, the poor parents, everything was super, like everything was expensive. I mean, it's expensive, right? It's not like, it's just like, I guess, you can get ice cream at home, but just wasn't the same. So, and we would get that ice cream and it was so exciting. It was sad if you couldn't get the money by the time the truck left. And may not have come down the whole street. It maybe only came a little bit, but that was kind of sad if you didn't get to the truck. And sometimes your parents would take you to the corner store or something up the road because you missed the ice cream truck, or they'd give you something in the house or something. But it was a big deal. I can remember the sounds of the truck. Like it seems like yesterday, even though, it's forever ago, but it does seem like yesterday. And I understand that concept now. When I was a kid and parents would talk about when I was a kid, blah, blah, you would think to yourself, my word, that was forever. Why are we hearing this story? That's forever. I don't need to hear this. It's not the same as today. I know. You'd think in your head, like you wouldn't say this, but you'd kind of think in your head, here we go. But when you're older and you think back, it does seem like yesterday. An ice cream truck is a beautiful, beautiful memory. I remember they had round flat ones that had faces on them. Happy face, like a flat kind of ice cream. I remember biting into it. It was round and it seemed fairly large. Happy face. It was ice. And inside, I think it was more of an ice kind of treat. But these ice cream trucks never had like scooped ice cream. It was always these kind of treats. Now here in Toronto, Nova Scotia, I don't remember an ice cream truck, but ice cream bikes. There was bikes that would drive and have an ice cream thing in the front. And they would drive in the familiar areas, ball games, the park, up and down the main roads. And you'd run into that. And it was usually like teens that would be operating these ice cream trucks or ice cream bikes. And it looks so heavy for them because they're driving a bike and there's this big freezer attached in the front. And it just looks so awkward and, heavy, but you never see those anymore. I never see ice cream trucks or ice cream bikes. You never see kids outside anymore. You just don't. It's very rare. I mean, I don't even know how many kids are in the neighborhood because there's no one outside. Kind of sad, but it is what it is. Times change. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lisa Littles Nursery, for this wonderful little questions. It makes it fun to think about those memories. Have a good week, everybody. And say goodbye, Felicity. This is my little Felicity. She's a real born 3D baby that I painted, and I gave her the name Felicity, and she still carries that name, and she's all dressed in pink today. I love this sculpt. I like how her hands can kind of tuck in around and looks like she's, you know what I mean, like resting. This is what I love about this real baby. And I love her lips. Her lips are so cute. Look at her little nose. She's a precious one. She's tiny. All right, guys. Have a great Sunday. Have a great week. See you tomorrow. Bye.